Hello, Alachua County. I'm Chris Sims with the Alachua County Sheriff's Office, Public Information Office. We have an incredible week in review in store for you as we celebrate everything from Special Deputy Colby Zaran becoming cancer-free to our deputies capturing an armed criminal who set up a kill zone, as he called it, on the property of his family members. We want to begin this segment by celebrating Special Deputy Colby Zaran, who as of August 10th finished his last cancer treatment and officially kicked cancer where the sun doesn't shine. To our Special Deputy and friend, we love you and we cannot wait to continue watching you grow. In law enforcement, we often say that no 2 days are ever the same. And well, for Deputy Davis, that rang true in this next incident, which certainly was unlike any other day. In the evening of Monday, August 7th, Deputy Davis responded to the report of a very large lizard that was spotted underneath a vehicle in the parking lot of Holly Heights. If you know anything about the Gainesville area, aka the swamp, well then you know that Deputy Davis fully expected to arrive to a small alligator. Upon his arrival, Deputy Davis found that a Good Samaritan had rescued what turned out to be an almost 6-foot-long iguana, and that she was enjoying taking it for a walk around the neighborhood on a leash. The iguana was transferred to the custody of Gator City Reptile, where they will assist him in finding his way back home. We are happy to report that immediately after meeting this seismic lizard, Deputy Davis says that he saved 15% on his car insurance. Now that we've had a little bit of fun and a few laughs, it's time to get down to business, as these next few incidents are very serious in nature. In the late morning of Thursday, August 10th, Deputy Kumar attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a black Nissan Altima in the 2300 block of Southwest Williston Road. The driver of the vehicle failed to stop, and after a few short moments, Deputy Kumar could tell that the driver was not interested in meeting him that day. Deputy Kumar terminated any pursuit of the vehicle, but as the saying goes, you cannot outrun Motorola. Within moments, Sergeant Fricker observed the suspect vehicle pull into the Drury Inn off Southwest Archer Road, where the male subject got out and fled on foot. Sergeant Fricker located the suspect, who was identified as D'Angelo Williams, and he was tucked behind a trash can at the side entrance to the hotel. Once detained, a witness informed deputies that Williams had thrown several items into the bushes before hiding. A search of the area described by the witness revealed a loaded Ruger semi-automatic handgun, as well as a small bag of marijuana. It was learned that the handgun was stolen in a recent incident that was investigated by the Gainesville Police Department, and that Williams is a 4-time convicted felon. Needless to say, Williams went straight to jail and was charged with fleeing or attempting to elude, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, tampering with evidence, and grand theft of a firearm, as well as marijuana possession. Now, later in the evening on that same Thursday, our deputies would encounter another armed criminal. ASO deputies received information from deputies with the Bradford County Sheriff's Office that a child had been taken at gunpoint by his father, and that it was believed that the suspects in this incident were traveling back to a residence within Alachua County. Deputies learned that the armed suspect, Lamarcus Rayford, was driven to a residence in Bradford County by his girlfriend, Leilani Chevers, where he produced an SKS rifle and demanded that the child be relinquished to his custody. After taking the child, Chivers drove away from the scene before making a U-turn and passing back in front of the home, where Rayford reportedly fired a shot out of the vehicle from the rifle. Due to the severity of this incident, numerous deputies set up in the area of the 7100 block of Southwest Archer Road, where they intercepted the suspect vehicle and conducted a high-risk traffic stop. ACSO deputies were able to effectively take both Chivers and Rayford into custody, while also removing the child from the vehicle and ensuring that he was safe. Deputies also located the rifle, which was found inside of the vehicle's trunk. Now, both Chivers and Rayford were returned to the ASO main station, where they were interviewed by Bradford County Sheriff's detectives and ultimately charged with interference with child custody. This incident is a direct representation of how law enforcement throughout the state can work together to ensure the safety of our citizens. Now, this last incident is certainly one that would frighten most, but we want to assure you that when our citizens call for help, the courageous men and women who work for the Alachua County Sheriff's Office are coming to be by your side. On the morning of Saturday, August 12th, multiple deputies responded to a home in northwest Gainesville for the report that a family member was on scene armed with a handgun, and that he had just shot the weapon outside of the home several times before attempting to break into the residence. Deputies quickly arrived on scene, where they located the suspect, Gary Brannon, attempting to flee the residence in his vehicle. Deputies were able to intercept Brannon and conduct a high-risk stop on his vehicle, where Brannon was taken into custody without further incident. Brannon was found to be in possession of a Sig Sauer semi-automatic handgun, which by his own admission he had stolen from a friend so that the gun wouldn't be traced back to him. Brannon further expressed to deputies on scene that he was planning on cutting down trees around the residence, which would block in the family members' vehicles or means of escape, before setting them on fire. Brannon called this a kill zone. After investigation, Brannon was charged with armed burglary, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and discharging a firearm in public or on residential property. Now, it's our hope that incidents such as the ones that we just described bring light to the many dangers that the deputy sheriffs at the Alachua County Sheriff's Office face on a regular basis. We also want to highlight the wonderful work of our telecommunicators who answer the phone when you call in your time of need. Until next time, Alachua County.